Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Check mash, check mash. Go.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Dixie Maverick, Dixie Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Wyatt. 18 Rutter, 18 Rat, 18 tight end.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. On the move, headed right.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Let's go. Cut right, 70 Timberwolf.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps this one off to James. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1st and 10 here. Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts. Throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Ready.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 8 check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14th. A gain of 15 there. And the Titans have a first.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cougar 19. Viking 18. 60 Eagles.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
19, 18. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on the opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Colts, nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Go.
First down throw here from Richardson. Headed out right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
18 Rattler.
Ward off the play fake. Kraft has it. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ready? 70 Lions. 77. Hurt. Go.
Now run, James. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On the gun, it's Ward. Positive at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? 65. Hey, check that. Street.
Putting the tight end in motion. James goes the wrong way and he's going to lose several here.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Come on. Set. Panther. 19, Tiger. 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Drops back. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready.
That sack backs him up. It's going to be a long 3rd and goal from the 16.
That's 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19.
Third and long for him here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
Colts, nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Check up.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
2nd and 3 now. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And they love to see him finally forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First trip to the red zone for the Colts. They've got first and 10 from the 20.
Ready? 70, 18, Pioneer.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Ready?
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal. But you get an interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready?
Ward's going to throw it. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Ward. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cougar 19. Big Lion.
Ward's going to throw here on third. He has the first over the middle. And he's finally caught after a big third down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official? We've got a flag down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Ward setting the pass. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. They take the handoff, now Richardson. That's brought in, it's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback.
He isn't holding up. They're going to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL, and that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Okay.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13.
19, 18.
Slot man motioned over.
Warrior 70. 18. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Now Ward. One's cut along one sideline. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers are also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Seven Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Ward now. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Caught just shy of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Big play sets them up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Go. 19.
From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Nixon now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of
Timeout
23
Indianapolis.
yards.
That's its second.
And the Colts
And they still have one in their
first
pocket
down.
for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Out of bounds at the
Well, that's an
41-yard
excellent
line.
job by the
It's a
defense.
gain of
All
8.
eyes on the
Brings up
quarterback. When you're
second
playing a
and
quarterback
2.
that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
It's a loss of 2.
The Colts take a
Brings up
timeout. That's their
third
last
and
one.
4.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Chance to move the chains here on third and 4.
19 tight. Ready? 70 Rangers, 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Play action with Richardson. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Nixon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Nixon on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Oh, the football's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. That return actually went backward a little bit, but imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Go street.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's second down.
Cougar 19. Warriors 70.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Third and long.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They've got a man in motion.
Check. 19 Lions. 18, 5 in.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. He'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At the 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Rolling out to his left. And they pick him off again. Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Set. 19, Tiger.
And he's going to work this down to the 32. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Go, Reed. Go. Come on. Set. Roll.
Playing with James. That's out with the offense style. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming.
Okay,
and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
60 by 6, 70 Rangers.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Brings up 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Nixon now to return it.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Left side into the hands of Bourne. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
First down throw here from Richardson. Complete out to the right. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
Got it. Ready?
Setting up, second and goal.
Bronco 80. Ready?
Richardson fires quickly out line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
The Colts will line up for the 2.
It's a design run. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
24, Colts 6.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
18 reps. Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Pass is pulled in by James. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
19, Cougar 19. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And throw the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Man in motion here.
79 Broncos. go.
Ward's going to throw here on third. He's looking deep once again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Nixon now to return it.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
Defense couldn't hang on to the interception. Can they make a stand here on 3rd and short? Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one nabbed by Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on.
Let's go now.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
2 yards.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Richardson to throw again. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. Rose caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
On the jump.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go.
Brought in. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Richardson. He rolls to his right, and he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So the Colts and Richardson going to go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kevin Winston with the INT. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments, we don't see it a lot, right? Interception, run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they have to that interception.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to...
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. The Colts pick it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Looking for his wide receiver there.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the Titans got it.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
60 by 19,
There's a give inside to James. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
James, the ball carrier, taken down at the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
And now with James. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Titans nearing their 9th win of the season. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Ward. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Titans have a first.
You can't start a fire without a spark. How about a lightning bolt? What a huge game that totally changes the tone of the drive.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now.
Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. New set of downs for them from the 31.
70 Lions.
They're going to pass it here. Screen play here for James. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Rangers, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. Let's go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Yes, it's down close. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans put up even more points in a win. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans continue piling onto this lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Take over 1st and
well, that's
10.
a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70. Ready.
A give left side to Taylor. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cougar 19.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year.